Hello, this is Lolly. I'm back. We had a little bit of a break from our December daily because we were working on some other projects, and we did our giveaway winners, and I worked on that little mini junk journal. So now we are ready to get back into this. This is going to be part 5. So we always start with getting out the next 2 days dates here. So this is adorable little mice, and we've got the little house there. Okay, so what we want is a cardstock, a tile here that would look good front and back with those two. So I'm digging out my papers here while I'm looking. I'm not really in the mood for a solid green at this point. Let's look this way. That looks very cute. And that would work too because of the browns. Too much red there. Candy canes are very cute. Little people are adorable. 2 of those. I like this little house thing here. A lot of the colors in there. The brown would look good with that. I think we'll choose that. Put the 9 apart away from now. And then get our pockets out for this side. So let's put this next to that so we know what we're looking for. That would be good. So, pretty much anything works. So, ooh, I like bringing out the pink, and it brings out the heart there. Let's go with that for this side. Okay. And you know, I like to do different things with the pocket. But when it comes to these patterned ones, I consistently like to fold that over because it's so cute. The question is, do I like this better folded? I think I like the brightness of this one to bring out that heart. So I just may fold this over. We shall see. And I have talked about the fact that we could always go this way. I don't always have to do the one on the right side, aiming that way. So one of the things I'm thinking about, let's look in our die collection here, our ephemera pack. Let me pull this out of here because of the glare. I like to keep looking on this. It's a lot easier than trying to dig through the dies. And I'm thinking about some of the trees here, and I think that there is a little mouse. There is a little mouse. There's one with a candy cane, and there might be another one here. There's a little mouse with a present. Okay, let's see if we can find those. Right on top, there's one with a present. Oh yes, he's cute. I kind of like to bring out the images that are already in this. Just kind of do something extra. That's a little large, but I'm thinking maybe a Christmas tree here, or one of the Christmas trees that I designed. It could be this one here. Still thinking about the pocket here, and I'm wondering, let me look at the ribbons that I put in the kit. We have, I like pink and green together, and I think this might be a cute addition to that pocket. Or we could use the red rickrack, or we could use this for a bow somewhere. I'm not sure. So how about if I flip this over and use the ribbon on it? Let's try that out. I think I flipped it over 3/4 of an inch last time, and I'm going to have to move this guy so that we have room to play. So yes, I think I did 2 1/4 last time, but that's because I was doing some cutting. I think I'm going to go back to, let's do 2 5/8. And I scored it on the wrong side. So what I'm thinking, that really brings, the green looks so much better on that pale part there. Okay, let's glue this down, and then we'll worry about the ribbon. And let's see if I still like that green on there. I think I will. Oops, I like that, especially because of the polka dots. It's just so many different textures going on. And I moved my Fabri-Tac. Hold on. I like the way that really brings out some definition on that pocket. Now I can still go this way. I'm not very straight, but I didn't want to stick my head right over the project. And the question is, you know what, let's get the holes punched on this. That helps me to know where I'm headed with my decorations. And in order to do something different, I might want to put, because this date is there, I might want to put this one down here. But if I use these trees, this one would, it's just a little busy for this pattern back here. So I think the plainer the tree, the better off I would be. And I did notice that there was a tree that was just solid white. I know I used one that was solid white with ornaments on it. There's also this sleigh on, a tree on a sleigh. I really like that as well. But again, this pattern is so busy. I found the white tree, which definitely would show up better on this background. But if I elevated this one, popped it up, then you could see that one a lot better than you could if it were just totally against that. So the question is, am I going to do anything up here? Really, really like this little mouse guy. So maybe if I popped him up too. Okay, time for decision making. So many times we can get just bogged down in the minutia and we have a really hard time just doing it. So I'm just going to do it. Another thing that would work would be to have the trees all over here and these guys down here. But I'm not sure yet. I was just thinking it kind of needed to be down the bottom somewhere. Okay, and there are red roofs on some of these houses, which is why I kind of chose that paper. Where did the little mouse go? I also like this mouse and the street lamp there. So cute. Found a red snowflake. It would kind of help balance some of this excessive red here. Now my trees are just floating in midair, so I might put something down below here. Let's see what I have in my scraps. I have some green, but I'm not really thrilled with the idea of that because it makes it look like grass, but I'm going to lay a strip down there anyway just to see what I think. If anything, I would think some white down below would be great. See, this looks like grass to me. I think a little white strip might be good. I might just have these float in midair. Like that one's, even though it's larger tree, I want the green one in front. Might be better to have it like this. This is because this is closer in the horizon, so to speak, but then it's kind of drowning out the other tree. So going back, I'm going to stick that out over the pocket a little bit and do this, and then have my little mouse here because he's just too adorable. This one is going to get glued down right now. I think I'm going to have to get my Fabri-Tac handy as well because I've got an area got an area here where it's going to be right over this. Works for me. And then I think this is going to be a tuck spot. Okay, this is a little pocket here, right there. And then my foam, I need to mount these, get these popped up here. He's so adorable. He's got his little present right there. And I'm putting him kind of over the tree just a little bit. Very sweet. The question is, do I want this? I kind of like that there. Let's, oh boy, so hard. You know what we could do is look at the words here. Maybe that's what I'm lacking, is a word. Frosty, Rudolph, Merry Times. I like Merry Times because these guys are having a lot of fun. So look in the video description box down below and you will see this PDF of all these words here. One thing that could be, I like that better. I am going to hang this candy cane right on the word. Oh, did not mean for that to happen. Okay, so I need to clean up my little mess here. What a mess. Okay. Now, thinking. There is, in the kit, I gave everybody a Starlight Mint paper clip, and I was just thinking that would be a really cute place to tuck that in right there. But first, I want to move that so I can work on this side without it, you know, being all bulky. So here we have, I like the brown in the roof. I like all these houses and the candy store together. So I think I'm going to just go with the brown pocket. And I know it might seem overkill. I think I have a brown pocket left. Yes, a craft color one. It just makes me feel in the gingerbread mood. And just because he was sitting on top, let's see if he'll fit in here without being too gingerbready over the whole thing. He might get lost, I realize that. Oh, I just really want to use these bears. He could go under the pocket like he's sticking out saying hello. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, where's the other bear? I kind of want them in the same thing. Here he is. These two together. What if they were sticking out of the pocket? And see his little, their little arms? Their arms could be hanging out over the pocket. So let me get this. I could be cutting these up and then not enjoying it at all. Let's see. So, like this. Now, since there's always a white border, I'm going to cut a white border around that arm. Like that. See? Oh, yeah, I like that. This one, there's no white in his belly, though, so I might have to get that a little closer here. There. Okay. And he's just enough of a different color brown that I think he's okay. Now, and these are looking like they're giving each other a high five or holding hands. Oh, they look like they're in bed. Okay. But I was thinking maybe a heart or something between them because they're such friends. We could lean them out like this, like they're going, hey! And then put that there maybe, like right there. Don't know. I don't think we need any gingerbread because I really like what's going on there. And the only problem is that for this to be a pocket, because I put their arms out there, the pocket's going to have to go behind these bears. In other words, when we go to put a journaling card in here, we're going to have to do it in a way that it goes, the journaling card would go behind them, because if it go in front, it's not going to work with their arms sticking out. It's just a thought there. I just really like these guys. And we'll look for some hearts or something to put across here. Okay. Still feeling like this is a little bland though. So what I'm considering is I have a white marker. Well, this is a new one I haven't used yet. Let me see if this one's going to give me any results that I like. I'm thinking of, you know, like drawing like frosting, like for a candy cane. Excuse me, a gingerbread man. You know how you have a little frosting on it, but after that dries, I want to put some more on there to make it a little more noticeable. Or I could do like a double wide. I think I'm going to have to do a double wide for that to show up. If you have some white rickrack or white anything, tiny white ribbon, you could put that along here. Now usually I use the Signo, is it Uniball white marker? I'm not sure where this one came from. Reminisce. I don't know where this one came from. Question is, do I want that across the top as well? No, it's all right. Okay, so I need to, I think, fix these guys on here. Come on. Like that. So I think I'll glue their bottoms on. At least he's a different color brown than this background. Let's put them on there. I still could make this a little pocket, but if anything's in there, it's going to be sticking out in front of my poor little guys, so I don't think I want to do that. And I think I'm just going to glue that on. Question is, do I need anything else with it? Oh, that would be cute. I could have put that under their arms if I hadn't glued them down. Ooh, maybe I could just... There. I want it to look like they're holding this candy cane here. That will really break up the monotony of this brown. Very cute. Okay, put that down, and then I have to glue the paws back again. There. I like that they're holding the candy cane. Very cute. It really helps to break up that, all that brown, excessive brown. And now, what I think I'm going to do this time is actually trim this down so it's not on top of the candy cane, maybe. With the candy cane heavy on this side, I think I'm going to offset that by putting this to the left here. Now these guys, I think, kind of need some more words here. I think I'm just going to use Season's greetings, because I feel like these little bears are waving at us, and that's probably what they would be saying. Let's see what we have in the way of hearts. No, I don't want a brown heart. We've got a blue. We've got a green, which we probably need to use because of the green here. Got a green candy cane. How about he's holding a candy cane? You could do that. Of course, I realize this is going to interfere with me putting things in the pocket, but I'm going to go with it anyway. You just have to remember that. He's holding the candy cane. Okay, anything else little that needs to be in here? I think that's going to work. So let's do this. I have this little strip left over from something else. And I think, is that too much? I don't think so. I'm going to trim this down a little more so that we can see this background under it. Ooh, I had a thought in some of the images that I also have the Starlight Mint here. Let's do it that way. Okay, works for me. Or mint on top, mint on bottom. Put all these hearts back because they didn't do anything for me, although we do have a little bit of blue. It's not the right color blue. Alrighty, and we need to punch that hole right there. And we're going to put this back in the pocket right there. So we have our pocket here, our pocket there. Is this? No, we didn't. This is a pocket here, though. We just have to be careful, but we're going behind the bears when we put things in our pocket. I really like them holding that candy cane. So hopefully you won't have to tear your bears if you're going to put your bears on your pocket as well. Okay, so let's put her together and see what we've got. There we go. Cover day 1 and 2, day 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and day 9. Really happy with the browns. Look how chunky we're getting. We are getting there. Thank you for watching and for following along. Make sure you look at all the links down below because several of those are freebies and they will help you with your December projects, whether or not you're doing this particular one. So cute. I just love everything Doodlebug and just thrilled with working with their products. I think they are so cute. Very, very adorable.